Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter.
Tries a shot! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that...
He's having a pop! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Ronaldinho is offering a wry smile there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Pelé clears without hesitation. Now that is tiny, really tiny. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Ronaldinho is fouled. Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. Cleared without hesitation. Adams gets across to intercept that. Ibrahimovic. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Roberto Baggio, and he welcomes it in. Shot, surely! Oh, good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, it's all...
Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Ronaldinho!
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Seedorf. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Can he get on the end of this? Adams cuts out the pass. Looking for options for movement. He's having a shot! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Corner number 2 then. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Davids, this is a promising build-up. That's a nicely shaped ball. Serginho. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, that's well spotted. Great ball, and he's in here. Corner then. Baggio with the short one. Roberto Baggio. And this is Dembele. Header! Linked with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Serginho. Now it's Berbatov. Oh, that's fabulous. Thuram. It's Seedorf. Oh, what has happened here? Shot a goal! And that's a sharp finish. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game?
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Can he get it through? Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Ayutthaya clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Cross from Hakimi. Good read, needed to be. Pele. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Now he's running away. He's in, must be! Pele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ronaldinho. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's in a great position here. He's picked his way through. This is their second corner of the game. Baggio goes short.
There will be 3 minutes at
Brilliantly
time.
cut out. Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. The ball has bounced loose now. He's got away. Seedorf. Davids. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Dembele. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Bern really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Back on the way then. And this is Dembele. Roberto Baggio. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Teruzzi to save this spot kick and his team. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on you. Shoots! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And it's Seedorf. Not much subtlety about that challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Baggio. Pele. Mateus. Tries to pass. It's Dembele! Dembele! Brilliant! A finish right from the top drawer. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And oh, he's been caught on it here. Lee Kang-in. Pele. Lee Kang-in. That is good alertness. Oh, he's been caught napping. Just about up to the hour now. Thuram. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That has not gone well. Seedorf. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And this is Roberto Baggio. Seedorf. Looking to play him in. And this is Dembele. Great vision. Ronaldinho. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Substitution on the field.
Ibrahimovic looking to play it into the box.
Getting
up there!
Messi. Number 10. Ronaldinho.
Vinicius Junior.
Coming on
Now
the
it's
field.
Dembele.
Number 15. Shevchenko.
Mateus.
Number 24.
Passing is crisp and
Desiree
sharp.
Doué.
And the ball's come
Number
loose
20,
here.
Hazard. Substitutions taking place.
And it's Serginho. He's found space here. And the keeper beats it away. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Just the keeper in his way. Yep, it's a corner.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And he's there to clear it. Roberto Baggio. Oh, good effort! And that's past the post.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Vinicius Junior. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's managed to get free.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He is through here. Oh, that's neat. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And there's the shot! Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Ayutthaya are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Serginho. That's good defending, very good defending. Ayutthaya have their third corner. He's rising! And now a sudden chance to counter. He has found the way through. Vinicius Junior. Lovely bit of skill. Ibrahimovic.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Crunching tackle. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Davids. Mateus. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And he skips past his man. He's found the way through. And he was alert to it. That's a sharp pass. And that is that. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making the right decisions. That's what sets him apart, for me anyway.
Nicely worked. Oh, well played, well played. Nicely weighted ball, and he's worked it through. Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. So smooth, a signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That is good alertness. Now it's Pedri. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, he's got a side of goal. Real chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Goes down, but nothing given. Adams. And Bastoni. Haaland. Oh, it's Bebeto. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Dembele is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Cafu threads one in. Pass is just off target. Nicely aimed pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Haaland. Tries a shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would. Bern are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. Bebeto. Now he's got space here. Seedorf. Pele. Tries to play it through. Well read, nice interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Yamal. There's the shot! Deftly away. That is ended up in no man's land. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well played. Seedorf. So, what can they make of this? Now it's Dembele. Nicely shaped ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's very neat. Oh, that's fabulous.
Such good technique.
Oh, he's played it in low. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Iniesta. Cafu. Yamal. Cafu. Gattuso. And it's with the keeper. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. João Cancelo, who does have an assist to his name. Schneider finding himself in space. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Yamal's cross. Barcelona claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Thuram is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Schneider. Pedri. And it's Seedorf. Forwards and with intent.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's where it came from. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that should get the job done. Schneider. Pedri. Over to the right flank.
Added time.
Ooh, perfectly measured that. Cafu. Iniesta. And that is the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Please join me in wishing all the best for members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary today. Substitution on the field.
And we get things going again.
Dembele.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
The referee has given a corner. Chance! And that is wildly off target.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Now it's Pelé. That has been cut short. Iniesta. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Plays the return pass. He is through here. Iniesta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Costa Curta makes the interception. Vinicius Junior is onto this. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Gattuso did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Great defending, strong and determined. Out of play for a throw. Roberto Baggio looking to shake off some unwanted... It's Pelé! It's anyone's ball now, and he's opted for the long pass. Bebeto making good progress. Not the most accurate pass. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK.
Shot a goal! And no mistake! They are right back in business!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Maldini. That has not gone well. And he cuts out the supply. Costa Curta. He's got away. Gattuso is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Now he's off and running. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Great vision. Now that's well seen too. Vinicius Junior. He has found the way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Iniesta. Haaland. He's had it taken off him. And it's Seedorf. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Bern clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And a chance! Superb from Pele! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Davids. Now Seedorf. Nice sequence of passes this. Pele! Pele! And that would have been game, set and match.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Pele. Seedorf. Pele. Iniesta. Neymar. Pass somewhat off target. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Now it's Roberto Baggio.
Bern really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Oh, he's been caught napping!
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And the number on the board is 3. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Seedorf. So that's it. It is all over. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort, fall behind they... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much. Oh, he's having a go!
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he plays one through. Oh, what has happened here? Now there's a fine ball. And he's in on charge, surely! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Not the most convincing of passes. It's a searching pass. Saliba. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, he's got space here. Costa Curta. Oh no, this does not look good. Getting up there! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Saliba. And Hakimi. Nicely weighted ball. Well read, nice interception. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Serginho gets across to intercept that. Played out to the left flank. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Morocco are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
And it's Pedri. Ronaldinho. Oh, it's Bebeto. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Serginho promptly onto that, and that is that. Kimmich. Nuno Mendes. Hazard. He's in a great position here. Pelé gets his head on it! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, it's Bebeto. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Baggio. It's run loose here. Hangs what shapes to shoot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
A case now of complete control.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Look at the space here.
He'll be disappointed with that.
And it's hoisted clear. And we have our very first corner. That's put paid to the danger. Morocco have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Ronaldinho. Davids. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that was vital. Roberto. Knocks it into space. And a chance! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. This possibly the last play of the half. And that was very necessary. And the shot's on here. Seedorf is fouled. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. And the finish! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, brilliant save!
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Pedri. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So this to extend their lead. Oh, remarkable! And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Will be removed. Thank you very much.
It's hard to believe we're only at half-time. The lead is 3, but for how long? It's anyone's guess. Away we go again. To Roberto. Some resolute defending there. Pele, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. So much time and space. Decent chance! He's got a goal! They are playing them off the park. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And he's got the beating of his man. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Roberto. That's been cut out, well played. And it's made its way to him. Vinicius Junior is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Serginho gets into a good position. And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, they could break here. Now it's Vinicius Junior, and he's being shifted off it. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick.
Substitution for Morocco. Number 13, Hazard. Coming on the field.
Oh no, he's got that wrong.
Number
And
8.
that's been intercepted.
De Bruyne.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great defending, strong and determined. Davids eases the ball away from him. And he cuts out the supply. Picked out brilliantly. And the shot! That's going to go a long way. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for Morocco. Number 6, Joshua Kimmich. Coming on to replace him is number 25,
Messi.
Bellingham. The attendance for
Roberto.
this match was 71,898.
Messi. Davids. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, good-looking ball. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's all alone. Vinicius Junior! Brought out the best in the keeper.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Defending of the desperate variety. Morocco are looking to go forward now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Saliba. Seedorf.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. Thuram, the man synonymous with solidity. And the keeper's given it, it's Ronaldinho! And he's hit it too high.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
Number 17, Messi. Number 11, Roberto. Coming on the field, number 5, Batistuta.
Saliba.
Number 23,
It's Maldini.
Ribery.
Costa Curta. Now it's Pedri. Davids chips it through. Shot could be on, and he shoots! It's a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Now it's Pelé. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Roberto Baggio. He's in a good position. Pedri! And he seemed certain to get the 6th.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
They're up to 5 corners now. That is a brilliant interception. Now it's Pelé. And Seedorf! Corner count is rising. That's 6. Baggio goes short. Hakimi with a fine tackle. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he welcomes it in.
Batistuta.
Now it's Ronaldinho. That's a throw. Hakimi. Now it's Ronaldinho. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Maldini. Five minutes to add. Davids. Roberto Baggio. Looking for a runner. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. And we're done. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to him, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Kukçu did just about enough to come out on top there. Now the party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Kaut. Oh, nicely intercepted. Looking tidy in possession here. Dani Olmo.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Good ball, good take. Oh, no joy this time. Saliba has a look and plays it forward. Looking for the run. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Can he get on the end of this? Played into space. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Davids. Oh, it's a great ball here. Dani Olmo does well to get it back. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And this is Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, such a clever touch. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Probably be looking to play it square from here.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Takes the shot! Lacking in accuracy.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Turan.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Pedri. Now, can they get him away? Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And the through ball. And that's a dangerous ball. And that is well cleared. Sacramento Republic, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Looking for options for movement. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Batistuta. Shifted it to the flank. Pedri going after that. Batistuta. That ball looks a good one. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's intervened well there. And it's Pedri. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Davids. Pedri. Davids. And now the breakaway. De Bruyne. De Bruyne powering forward here. Now that looks a decent ball. Referee's given a throw. Seedorf. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Pedri. A probing pass. That's a shade optimistic. Hakimi. De Bruyne. Marquinhos. Not the most accurate pass.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's a sharp little ball here. Great defending, strong and determined. Nicely aimed pass. Dani Olmo. And it's half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
Number 22.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at
Coming
half-time.
on to replace him is
So straight
number
into the second
17,
half.
Vinicius Junior.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And this is Pele. De Bruyne cuts out the pass. Pedri. Threads one in. Pedri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pedri. Now it's Pele.
Vinicius Junior really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
It's a lovely, neat pass.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Short changes him with that pass. Well read, nice interception. Knocks it into space. Picked out brilliantly. He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Byrne couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Passes short and sharp. And this is Pele.
Substitution on the field. Number
And we have
5,
our very first corner.
Pedri. Coming on the field is number 15, Lee Canyon. Substitution.
Sacramento Republic are looking to go forward now. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Baggio taking charge of the dead ball. And the potential here for the first goal of the game. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. It's a promising position. Lee Kang in. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And it's Baggio. Can he get it through? Lovely, now then. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. It's their second corner of the game. And the keeper beats it away. Maldini. No way through, so back it comes. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Sacramento Republic desperately searching for the winner here. And here's Baggio. Vinicius Junior.
Bern clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's really put himself on the line here. Ah, that's a fine interception. And now they can spring out of defence.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a
big chance!
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
That is a brilliant interception.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. No, he's not getting past him there.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's Baggio! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Serginho gets it clear. Muenta, the specialist in tearing teams apart. They'll have to settle for that. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Marquinhos. And Shevchenko!
And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He's gone direct here, and he's had it nicked away. Dani Olmo. Pedri. Roberto Baggio. Now, can they get him away? Oh, no joy this time. Van Dijk. And it's Rijkaard. And it's Olmo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he's intervened well there. Pedri. Looking for options for movement. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's
And the finish! He's delivered all right! And there is your opener. Simplicity itself.
Roberto Baggio really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Baggio. And this is Dembele. Marquinhos does well to get it back. Tries to pass it through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And the chance! And that's a sharp finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped...
Pele! They've got to be quick to recover this. Probing pass. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Dembele in acres of space out wide. It's gone out for a throw-in. Hazard. Pass somewhat off target. Pedri is on to... Goes for a shot! Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Great chance here from position A1. Roberto Baggio! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Shevchenko absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
That looks a cracking ball. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's heaved it away. Hazard. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. It's a pretty loose pass. Pedri. Seedorf. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And he's managed to get free. Shoots! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
A case now of complete control. Davids makes the interception. No, again there's no way through. Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Baggio. Seedorf receives it in a good position here. Oh, it's Baggio! A whisker away from making it 4.
Bern really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Pelé, and a shot! Superb from Pelé! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Can he finish? And no mistake! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Borussia Dortmund choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Serginho spots it and intercepts. Messi has got himself a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Van Dijk. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Dembele! Now, who's going to be first to this? That's it, 45 minutes up.
Bern are looking as solid as I've seen for some time. All departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole power of good.
It's hard to believe we're only at half-time. The lead is 3, but for how long? It's anyone's guess. And so the action is resumed. Costa Curta. It's not an especially good pass, that. Now Davids. Seedorf. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's made its way to him. He's got away. And Seedorf! And that is quite wonderful. About as smooth as it gets. They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. Ah, he's given it away. And he is deftly away. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. And they're quick to get it back. Good take, and is he in? Real chance! And that's wide.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And here's Baggio. And this is Pelé. Oh, that's nice. Pelé! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And here's Pedri. Back when it goes. And he's there to clear it. And it's Davids. Oh, that's neat. Messi. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Dembele, and he's found a way past. Big chance! And it's in! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Well, he's got to be disappointed with that. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And the shot! And he hits the net! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Right, Shevchenko. Dembele. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
This is Dembele. And he's in on goal. Chance, surely! It's a goal! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Well, that's well seen too. Played out towards the right wing, and it's Messi. Dembele is wide and looking to get onto this. Stood up well to him there. Davids, that is ended up in no man's land. Rijkaard, he's gone for goal! And the keeper can swallow it up.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And that's gone route one. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. He's in a great position here. Oh, sweet feet. That's gone loose. Messi. Into the channel. That has not gone well. Davids. Now it's Pelé.
There will be 3 minutes.
This is a promising build-up. And here's Dembele. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. This certainly looks appetising, well within shoot. Roberto Baggio!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Baggio with the short one. And he's gone backward here. Davids. Serginho deals with that comfortably. And that's it. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The
Hello,
game yet to
everybody,
kick off.
and welcome
The
to
excitement
today's match.
already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always...
Shapes to shoot! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Well, that has not gone well. McAllister and Kukurea. Kukcu. That's good running with the ball. And it's Baggio. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Davids. That pass isn't the best. Oh, what a ball! Oh, it's a great ball here. Kukcu. He has found the way through. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Kukcu. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's found the way through. And he's being shifted off it. Seedorf. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Lee Kang-in can so cleverly bypass the press. Looking for the run. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Good ball, good take. And he shoots! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So that's two now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
And it's Koundé. Howson. That could spell trouble. He is through here. And that was very necessary. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Not the most accurate pass. Messi.
Knocks it into space. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Saliba.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Costa Curta.
And it's Thuram.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. That's Lee Kang-in. Costa Curta. Now Saliba.
And it's Maldini.
Pinches it off him.
Kochu.
That's a cute ball.
Thuram.
Deals with that comfortably. Costa Curta.
Maldini. Seedorf. Saliba. Seedorf.
This is a promising build-up.
Roberto Baggio.
And here's Seedorf.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's a searching pass.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
And for the first half, that is that. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So
And
I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Located by the
Well,
entrance
who
gates.
could have predicted a
Thank you
scoreline
very
like
much
this
for your
after just
cooperation.
45 minutes? The sides separated by 2. So let's get the ball rolling. Looking for a runner.
Thuram.
Gets over and intercepts. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Davids. Pele has found the net here, of course. Now it's finished. He's having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Rijkaard.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Substitutions taking place.
Syria can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Davids is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Can he get on the end of this? And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Thuram. Saliba. Maldini. Saliba. So we've reached the hour mark. Now Davids. Thuram. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Marquinhos concedes a free kick for that. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
So we have movement on both benches.
Vinicius Junior. Number 19. Pele. Coming on the
Lee
field.
Kang in, going face to face with his great rival.
Bebeto. Number 14.
Some resolute defending
Maradona.
there.
Substitution.
And it's Maradona. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, cracking ball. It's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Kukçu has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Disappointing, very disappointing.
And the shot! And it's in! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Marquinhos. Koundé. And back to the keeper they go. Rijkaard. And it's gone back to the keeper. And back to the goalkeeper. Rijkaard. Rijkaard. Played back to the goalkeeper. Back to the keeper it goes. And back to the keeper. Rijkaard. All the way back. Rijkaard. And the keeper's got it again. And it's Rijkaard. Rijkaard. And it's with the keeper. Rijkaard.
Back to the keeper it goes.
Rijkaard.
And it's gone back to the keeper. Played back to the goalkeeper. And back to the keeper they go.
Rijkaard.
Marquinhos.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Ball is over the line. He's gone for goal! He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Good effort from distance.
It's a pretty loose...
Likanin! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters... noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So off we go then.
I think when it comes to pace and finishing of the highest order, there's someone down there who always stands out.
Yeah, no prizes for guessing.
It's Sheva, Andrei Shevchenko, poacher, predator and punisher.
Serginho, he's found the way through, gets his head on it! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Pedri. Now that looks a decent ball. Dani Olmo short changes him with that pass. Oh, super ball. Threads one in. Now this could be a chance. And the shot! There it is! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Dani Olmo. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Yamal. Cafu, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Plays it, Roberto Baggio! And he hits the net. They are purring, truly purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real...
Goes for a shot! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able... It's Drogba! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Maldini.
Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. Nicely weighted ball. Drogba! Pedri. Roberto Baggio. So what can they make of this? And he plays one through. Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. That was a given. It always was.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Serginho. Oh, good steal, he just read it.
And it's Olmo. Cafu. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Pedri. Seedorf.
De Bruyne. Shevchenko. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Shoots! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And it's been taken short. Vinicius Junior
Stood his ground strongly. Yamal.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Looking for the run.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
Now, and the shot! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Gol. Marcó en el minuto 37 el dorsal 19.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, it would have to be...
And the shots! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So it's Basho! And it's in! 2-0 and in next to no time.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Roberto Baggio. Upamecano goes sliding in. Threads one in. Shot could be on. That is ended up in no man's land. And that's really well manoeuvred. And this is Roberto Baggio. Ronaldinho. Pass somewhat off target. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Now it's Pelé.
Chance for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
A case now of complete control.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And he's stuck it away.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a sharp pass. Aimed beyond the defence.
Big chance! Goal! And they're threatening to fly away here.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when...
Decent chance! And a neat finish! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Davids. Not the most accurate pass. Turan. Now it's Pedri, and it's been played through. Oh, look at...
And the shot! And that's a sharp finish! They are purring, truly purring.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And yes, it's him again.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Roberto Baggio.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that has left him in a heap. Looking for options for movement. Roberto Baggio. Baggio showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Good ball, good take. Oh, now he can run away with it. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Vinicius Junior shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Volunteers for each block, please report.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
Pedri cross chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Roberto Baggio clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That's a cute ball. Silvestre looking to receive it in space. Duke gets flagged offside. Totti. That pass isn't the best.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. It's a throw-in.
And it's Baggio. Davids. Duke.
In with the challenge.
Seedorf. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Aims beyond the defence.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
No, he's just misjudged that one.
Roberto Baggio. And this is Stoichkov. And he's going to be disappointed with that.
And it's Modric.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Raya gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide.
Egypt really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Has a look and plays it forward.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside.
Stoichkov clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now chance for a shot! Totti. Pedri. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Totti. Edmilson. Just eases him off the ball. And he's intervened well there. Silvestre. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Seedorf.
Now it's Roberto Baggio.
Now it's Modric. Played into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? That's a terrific interception. He's had a stellar game.
A goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Now it's Pelé. Great vision. Shot could be on. Shoots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Totti going about things with real menace. And he welcomes it in. Costa Curta. And it's Totti. Juve. Roberto Baggio. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Totti. Could move up a gear here. And it's Neymar. It's a good run, this. One that is high in energy. And he's managed to get free. Neymar! A potential goal of the season can... And we've reached half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So between them, no goals at all so far.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition, something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break.
Substitutions taking place.
So off we go again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Nicely weighted ball. Ball swung in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Saliba. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Totti. Costa Curta does well to get it back. Pele.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Chanatip. He's found a way through. And he decides to cross it. And it's hoisted clear. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Vinicius Junior. Looking for the run, and it's Neymar. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Neymar. Seedorf. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Chanatip. Vinicius Junior. He has found the way through. Big chance! It's hit the crossbar. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. That is ended up in no man's land. Modric. And still we await the first breakthrough. Lovely. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Raya trying to keep this... Oh, what has happened here?
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Good read, needed to be. Neymar. And it's Modric. Now it's Totti. Pass somewhat off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Neymar. To Totti. Juve. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Egypt really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Messi. That is a brilliant interception.
This is the time you need that pace.
Seedorf is wide and looking to get onto this. Van Dijk gets a foot in here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the through ball, good take. Maldini wins the duel this time.
Egypt clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Can he get on the end of this?
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And the shot! And he's stuck it away! And that could well be the winner!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Deftly away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Can he get it through? 1-0 as we head towards the end. Now it's Roberto Baggio.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Oh, nice shapes to shoot! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Now it's Roberto Baggio. He's in a great position here. Modric. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Time and again they are repelled. That's that, the end. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's own... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And he's picked out the run. Now that is a hefty challenge. Oh, can he get onto this? Pedri. Tele. That's been slipped through.
And he's in on goal. Chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And the shot! And that's in! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Oh, I think there's been a greater menace.
He's rising! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
A case now of complete control.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
That has been cut short.
Goes for a shot! And he's stuck it away. They are purring, truly purring.
Simplicity itself.
Roberto Baggio really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Shoots! It's a goal! And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing: match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The man
Tries a shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And this is Dembele, and he's well positioned here. Cruyff. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him in. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press.
Seedorf. And this is Pele.
And he's had it nicked away. Cruyff. That's a little off target. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. That looks a cracking ball.
He's had a shot! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
And he shoots!
Now, who's going to be first to this? Cannavaro, not the most accurate pass. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That has ended up in no man's land. That's good running with the ball.
There will be 3
Cruyff,
at a time.
good strong midfield running here.
Pele going after that. He's had it taken off him. Mendy. The Netherlands are looking to break at pace.
Now, who's going to be first to this?
Oh, that's fabulous.
He's going for goal! Fantastic from Son Heung-min! He's got himself an absolute peach.
And that is all they have time for.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that was a gem of a half. Remarkable on all fronts. The difference is 2, but still, all things are possible. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Searching pass he's played there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Big chance!
Cruyff.
Pele! It's Pele!
And he should have made them pay.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Now it's Cruyff.
He is through here!
And he's there to make the challenge. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
McTominay really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Son Heung-min. The Netherlands are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Kimmich. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Pedri is herring after that one. And he's picked out the run. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And he's got the beating of his man. Little doubt, that is a foul. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Shot, surely! It's a goal! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So now the difference is 3. Seedorf.
Davids.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
That is lovely. Challenged.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal.
Roberto Baggio!
And we have our very first corner.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Baggio ready to try one.
Roberto Baggio! The sheer brilliance of Roberto Baggio! A finish of true class! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Clinical. Just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Rijkaard. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away.
It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders.
Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
McTominay. That has been slung wide. Maldini. Seedorf has created one goal already. Back towards the middle. And it's Baggio. Oh, it's Dembele.
Pretty robust defending.
He's got away. That's tidy. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Seedorf.
Pele! Brought out the best in the keeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Baggio with the short one. No way through, so back it comes.
And this is Pele!
And that's gone loose.
4 added minutes has
Time
been
added
indicated.
on 4 minutes. And he's certainly on...
Pedri!
McTominay. McTominay makes a dash for it.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but I do hope it's nothing serious.
Substitution for Netherlands, number 22, McTominay. Coming on the field is number
And it's Cruyff.
87, John Evans.
Cruyff.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And that is as far as it goes. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect, to win they will relish having pulverised. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Well, we're on the way.
Now, Franco Baresi, still to this day the ultimate benchmark for anyone of a defensive mindset, Jim.
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name anybody who got close when it comes to reading the game as well as him. He leads by example, always timing his challenges to perfection and knowing instinctively when to bring the ball out of defence. It's almost like having a defender and the playmaker combined.
And he's had it nicked away. Great vision. That's been slipped through. And that was very necessary. And we have our very first corner. Moldova are looking to go forward now. Rui Costa is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Right, oh no, what has happened here? Pele! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Pedri! Corner number 3 coming up. Pele! And now a sudden chance to counter. And that would have been some goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Morientes. That's a shade optimistic. Costa Curta. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Morientes gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Hangs in a cross. And has made sure that's not getting through. Now it's Owen.
And this is Pele.
Now it's Batistuta.
Just about within shoot. Oh, crossbar!
He has hit that forcefully. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Pedri. And it's Baggio.
Pele looking for the run. Pedri.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And no surprise, that's a booking. Beckham.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's fabulous.
He's come in hard.
And it's been hooked away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
And that's definitely not his best. That ball looks a good one. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Seedorf
tries to pass it through. Pele! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Roberto Baggio.
No, he's not going to get any further than that.
Rijkaard. He's a sharp little ball here.
No, that's been intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That is good alertness. Played into space, and he plays one through. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Seedorf.
Goes for goal! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Pedri. Rice. And this is Roberto Baggio. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's Rui Costa. Marquinhos
is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending.
Roberto Baggio.
Looking to play him in. Roberto Baggio. And he shoots! And it's a goal!
I think this is a very welcome time for a goal, Peter. There was a momentary drop-off into defence, and he was just too good a player to miss that. A special talent has given us all a very special memory.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and their day.
So, a temporary halt to the action. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Bern really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
So it has been pretty frantic here, everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. And we get things going again.
Byrne definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And he's lost his man here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Thuram deals with that comfortably. Played out wide. Serginho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And the shot! And he couldn't finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Not the most convincing of passes. Rice. Seedorf. Beckham demonstrating his defensive quality there. Just eases him off the ball. Roberto Baggio. That has been cut short. And it's Serginho. Still just a single goal between the sides. No way through there. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Pele. Now it's Pedri. He's found a way through. Tries to play it through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Caceres cuts it out. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. That has ended up in no man's land. Pass somewhat off target. Serginho. Gyökeres. Decent chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Gyökeres really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Rice gets it away. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
It's a pretty loose pass.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Pass is just off target.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
Moldova have opted to make another change here.
Number 27, Serginho. Coming on the field, number 19.
Batistuta looking for a runner.
Number 20.
No, that was never going to make it. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Another chance from a corner. So their fourth corner of the game. Keeper has taken decisive action. Baggio carries the ball down the right.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Ball's played through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that has been knocked clear. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played, well played. Deftly away. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
He's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Costa Curta. And he's intervened well there. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Turns back here, probably the best option.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Costa Curta. Costa Curta has been caught there, it's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway.
What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection.
And the counter is on. Oh, what has happened here? Vinicius Junior!
Raul.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Looking to play him in. Pelé. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pelé. Now, can they get him away? Can he finish? Goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Bern are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps... It's Raul! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Raul is offering a wry smile there.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid have their second corner now. Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Terrific effort! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Pelé really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Madrid get their fourth corner. Olise with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Can he get onto this? That could spell great chance! Great idea, just poorly executed.
Well, he was sure he was going to pull that off.
Baggio goes short. Nice interception, well timed. And that has been cleared. Madrid are looking to go forward now.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's good vision. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Cruyff. Raul. It's a good spell of possession, this. Pelé receives it in a good position here. It's Pelé! And he hits the net! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And that has left him in a heap. Roll going forward. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he decides to cross it. Good read, needed to be. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Bellingham. And this is Pele! Chance here to counter. Pele.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
That looks a cracking ball. Roberto Baggio! Adams can get it clear. Pedri. Bellingham. Now it's Pele. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Baggio. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
This is the time you need that pace.
Pass somewhat off target. Tries to play it through. Oh, it's Raul. Just eases him off the ball. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's Baggio! Baggio! What a goal! A finish of true class! And they've got their lead back.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and an even quicker feet.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And he's forced to go back. Costa Curta. And it's Davids. Looking tidy in possession here. And reclaimed it in a trice. Vinicius Junior. Raul. Olise. And they can counter here. Bellingham. There he goes, motoring forward. Oh, super ball. And he's cut it out. Costa Curta. Now, what about a counter-attack? Baresi does really well to win the ball there. And here's Cruyff. And this is Pele. Chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Pele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
This possibly the last play of the half. That should get the job done. And this is Raul. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. So straight into the second half. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Now it's Pedri. Pedri! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Roberto Baggio, and he welcomes it in. Drills one in. Baresi with the clearance. Can he get on the end of this? Not the most accurate pass. Olise. Maldini demonstrating his defensive quality there. And he's going to have his name taken. Baresi. And this is Raul. Vinicius Junior being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
So we've reached the hour mark.
Cruyff, and the shot! In he goes again! And it's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely...
Pedri! And that's in! And they get themselves in front!
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Pele wants to run onto this. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Baggio is eyeing up his options in the middle.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
And he's there to clear it. Now it's Pele. He's beaten the last man. Cruyff. And he's managed to get free.
Madrid,
the referee's awarded a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Cruyff gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Bellingham. Olise.
Pretty robust defending.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, they could be caught out here. Pele shoots! And he's really put himself on the line here. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Olise plays it short.
Oh, he's big chance! Well taken goal. They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just... Olise! And that is well cleared. It's a...
He's having a shot! It's a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Madrid have their lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El
The
dorsal
two
11,
coaches are
el
signalling
dorsal
changes
5,
here, both at the same
Xavi
time.
Alonso.
A swift reaction then, and the boss opting to reshuffle his defence.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that.
Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He is just caressing the ball. Bellingham goes sliding in. Now that looks a decent ball. Cleared away.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Habrá 6 minutos
Across
de
the
descuento.
quarter. And he cuts out the supply. Real chance! It's bounced back off the post. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, such a fabulous run, and he was fully intent on rounding it off in some style. Great strength, wonderful skill, terrific balance, but he seems to have rushed the finish.
Ambrosini. Now it's Pelé. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Owen. And it's Cruyff. And that is as far as it goes. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise.